Clear, this is a requirement, a mandate of 3,982 multifamily units. Multifamily units doesn't mean they're gonna be affordable.
No,
Exactly, so we gotta throw this affordable
Yeah.
word to be
In-
used
in-
here, not necessary.
no, in fact, they specifically do not require affordability. And there was an amendment to it that said that now you can have affordable requirements, but only if they existed prior to the adoption of the statute.
See.
And originally, it was only 10% that would be allowed, and it had to be 80% of income. Our ordinance wouldn't comply because our ordinance has a provision that says our affordable units are supposed to be 80% of the median income. And 1/3 of those are supposed to be only 50% of the median. Because we have that drop down, our ordinance didn't meet the requirements.
So we need to pack up our downtown half-a-mile radius with about 3,900 units, multifamily
That
units,
are-
right? Pretty
yes.
much, this narrows down
Well,
to that.
again, 1,991 of them have to be within that half-mile
Half-mile,
radius.
okay.
And then the other 1,991 have to be around it.
Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure people's clear. This is not about creating affordable housing here. This is just about creating more housing, period.
Yes,
I
and
think-
again, the thinking is that if you glut the market's going to force some of the older units to drop their prices to attract people.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work, but, hey, you know,
Out in California, they've actually adopted a law. I don't know if it's statewide or if it's only in certain parts of the state. They have eliminated single-family zoning completely. And it's the same kind of mindset. They assume that if they allow multifamilies, then more people are going to produce them. The more there are, the more the market cost is going to drop.
so you saturate the market with more housing is just a
Yes.
supply and demand scenario.
Yes.
I don't know how that will work, but, it's clear that this is not a create affordable housing scenario, it's more about create more housing, period, so people can, be near a public transportation area and then somehow no longer drive a car.
Yes.
And when they decide to get a car, then they're gonna be parking on the street because now
They
the
won't
parking
have
mandate.
parking.
So therefore, our streets could have more parking, issues than what we do. And I live in the south side, so I know exactly what parking issues are. And I don't know where this came from. Now, well, I know where it came from, but I'm just not happy about what was being said. The other thing I noticed here, 57% of our multifamily units cannot be accounted for. So right now.
Can't be counted because they're not existing as of right. They're pre-existing non-conforming,
Okay, all right, so none of that can come into
correct?
play.